When you think about the summer, what comes to the mind is the nice temperature, the waves of the ocean, the drinks under the palm trees, and sun-kissed skin. Or maybe not, depending on your skin tone. What I want to talk about today are the bronzers. Why? Because spring and summer is coming, and since you don't want to damage your skin with the sun, you can cheat the tan using a bronze product. Bronzer, it comes in many forms. Besides powder, you can find bronzer in a liquid and spray form. Years back, there was not too many options with the bronzers, especially at the drugstore. The ones which were there were either yellow tone, so when you put them on you, you have either orange or yellow streaks, unless you were the right tone. And also they were shimmery. But let me just show you something. NYC Sunny Bronzer, it was one of, right now you can easily find matte, shimmer and glowy bronzer. And why I mention it? Because once your skin gets darker and you can see tan, your actual skin, it doesn't change. It's gonna look like a skin, only shade darker. Yes, you can buy a bronzer with a nice, let's say, sparkle inside, so when you apply it, you're gonna have that nice sheen. And also you can buy the one that after you apply it, you're gonna look like a Christmas tree, which in reality, unless you have like a special occasion, you know what, it's not gonna look natural. So it's easier and less mistake proof to go with the matte bronzer. In my case, I'm light skin tone and I have pink undertones. And yes, my skin is sensitive, meaning, let's say I'm gonna go outside. If I'm gonna be there for too long, I'm gonna get red like a lobster. My skin is gonna peel, and if I get lucky, maybe I'm gonna be a quarter shade darker if I'm really lucky. But otherwise, because my skin it's really fair and light, I don't tan. So I have to cheat a little bit and use bronzers. Now, if you darker skin tone, or let's say your skin it's medium, or if you have medium complexion to dark, guess what? You can easily use bronzers to even out your skin tone and also to give you that extra glow, which will look beautiful. However, I want to talk about the bronzers for lightened skin. So in here, I have many different bronzers, and I'm gonna go over them and also show the swatches. So in case, maybe if you are similar skin tone, you can just easily give it a try. I'm gonna start with L'Oreal Lumi bronzer. It's number 2 medium. Yes, it can be a little bit too much for me. However, because this bronzer has red undertones, it looks more natural on me. For example, let's say I'm gonna get a bronzer, put it on me. If the bronzer it's not the right tone, obviously you're gonna see it, especially on a light skin. Because I have pink undertones, it's better if I'm gonna use something with red undertones, because if I'm getting sunburns, my skin is getting red. By using the red undertones, it's gonna look more natural. And yes, this thing it's a little bit up, but guess what? I don't care about the package. I care about the product which is inside. And because it's such a big container, it's gonna last me for a while. This one has 0.4 ounce, which is 11 grams, and that's a lot for a bronzer. So in reality, when you buy it, it opens and then you use it up and move on. But unfortunately it broke, but that's the shade of the bronzer. And now I'm gonna show you couple others which I have. By the way, I already have a backup of this one because I do like it so much. And since it's L'Oreal, you can easily buy them on sale or some kind of a deal, and you can apply coupons as well. A small backtrack, since bronzers come in different forms, you can use them on your face and on your body. You can apply them with fan brush, powder brush, blush brush, angle brush, and a sponge. When you apply them, you want to put them into the places where sun naturally hits. So for example, during the summertime, yeah, your forehead's going to be darker, same as your cheekbones, and let's say tip of your nose, maybe your chin. So those are the best places to apply the bronzers. But since I already talked about the L'Oreal, let me stick with the Drugstore. In here I have the RIMMEL bronzer, natural bronzer, waterproof bronzing powder. It has a little embossing inside. This is 022 Sun Bronze. RIMMEL has few different ones, and unfortunately I choose the wrong shade, but at least I can show you the difference. Like this is gonna be more orangey and more visible than the L'Oreal. This product is nice, I have nothing against it, but I will need to buy the right shade. And besides this, they have another one with different stripes, so you can easily control the intensity of the color. This product, it's worth looking into it. So in case if you want something in a smaller package, there is nothing wrong with this item. I do like it. Unfortunately, I wish I would buy the right shade, but otherwise, you know what, you can easily give it a try for RIMMEL. Plus their prices are really affordable. So far we have L'Oreal and we have RIMMEL. With the NYC, unfortunately they went bankrupt, so you cannot buy, not bankrupt, they went out of business, so you cannot buy them anymore. I just keep it for, let's say, not a souvenir but as a memento. But yeah, possible I will tell this product goodbye because I didn't use it for many years. So yes, it's gonna go to the trash. And then sticking with Drugstore, we have Wet n Wild. That's the Wet n Wild coloring bronzer in Sunset Striptease. Wet n Wild have few different shades of their bronzer. This is my newer edition, so I don't know if it's gonna fit me or not. And also I was buying online, so I was basing my decision on the pictures. So let's open up and see how it looks. A small backtrack, because now almost every company has bronzer, you don't really have to overspend. Let's say, unless you care for a nice elegant package which you can easily display while you're in public, you can easily buy something at Drugstore, because once you apply on your face and you leave your house, no one will know if, let's say, this cost you $5 or if it cost you $50. Once it's on your face, no one cares about the package. But that's the one from Wet n Wild, and you know, it is a pretty embossing, has a little leaf, and they do have few shades. It's very soft. Let's put it on. Okay, so this one, it's way lighter than RIMMEL. Since the Wet n Wild, it's lighter than RIMMEL, yes, I'm gonna keep it. And because it's Wet n Wild, guess what, you can easily buy it and sell, which possible I will buy another shade, but this one, it's a keeper. Then RIMMEL, I'm gonna declutter because it's a little bit too dark and it's gonna be too obvious when I'm gonna put on my face. And obviously I'm gonna keep the L'Oreal. This one, it's gonna be Declutter since they don't make it anymore and has many years. I have one more item from Drugstore, and that's the City Bronzer from Maybelline. It's bronzer and contour powder in number 200. That's the limited edition package. The regular one has a gold circle around it, but similarly as the other items, yes, it does comes in few shades, so you can easily choose the one which gonna suit you better. And fun fact, you can also use bronzer to contour, or let's say if you're on vacation, you can use it instead of an eyeshadow. So let's say even though it's a bronzer, use it as a bronzer and apply it on your lids just to give you a more sun look. And let's just apply it a little bit. You can easily see the variety of the shades. If I'm gonna move it closer, Maybelline, it has a matte formula, same as Wet n Wild. Then the L'Oreal has a tiny bit of sparkle, but they're very delicate. And then Rimmel, and then the Rimmel has a nice sheen. Items left. The first one is gonna be from Laura Geller. That's their Balance-n-Brighten medium. Laura Geller has many baked products, so you can see it for yourself that you have a colors which, when you swirl it, that's the shade which you're gonna achieve. And let me give you a little bit more, and it is more into brownish, I'd say reddish. It has a tiny sparkle. Because it has different shade, you can focus which side you want to use more, but that's the way how it looks. From Estee Lauder, I have their Bronze Goddess Soft Matte Bronzer, which comes with a mirror and a brush. And yes, it's a, oh yeah, let me go back with the size of the products. So the Maybelline, it's 9 grams, 0.3 ounces. Then Laura Geller, it's 0.06, 1.8 grams, and this one it's 7.4, which is 21 grams. So far this and then the L'Oreal are the bigger ones. L'Oreal, it's a drugstore brand, you're getting 11 grams. Estee Lauder, it's a department store brand, so obviously you're gonna pay more, but also you're getting double of the product because it's 21 grams. And then for the Laura Geller, it's 1.8. However, that's the small size. Let me swatch this one for you. It has a small, tiny sparkle, so it's gonna be similar in the texture as the one from L'Oreal. This is L'Oreal bronzer. This is Estee Lauder. I'm gonna swatch them. I'm gonna swatch them next to each other so you can see a difference. And where can I do it? Here we go. So this is the L'Oreal. So here we go. And I'm gonna swatch the other one right next to it. Yes, it is a little bit darker, but unless I apply too much, but you can easily see it. It's okay, it still has darker undertones. By the way, you can see all the varieties of the bronzers which I currently have on me. The Maybelline bronzer, I'm gonna keep it because it's matte. I can easily contour with it and also use it as an eyeshadow. The one from Wet n Wild, which was, I believe, this one, it's so light I can wear it winter. Then the one from Laura Geller was a little bit deeper, so if I want I can contour, but also if I really wanna go a little bit crazy with the tan, I can use it. And since it's so small, I'm gonna keep it as well. Another one, it's from Estee Lauder, which I'm gonna keep it because as you see for yourself, it has red undertones, which will suit my skin. I'm keeping 5 bronzers and I'm decluttering too. Since the summer is coming, I have something for my viewers. I'm gonna do a giveaway. And since we're talking about the bronzers, yes, I have a bronzer to give out. This one, it's from Estee Lauder, that's their Bronze Goddess. It's gonna come, so the package is gonna be similar to this, but the shade is different. This is 0 to medium, 21 grams. That's the package which it comes, and yes, it's gonna have a, what is the brush inside. Since this is sealed, I'm not gonna open it, but here I have a smaller size of the bronzer. This is exactly the same shade, so at least you can see it for yourself how it looks. And let me put it next to the soft matte bronzer. That's the 0 to medium. That's the soft matte bronzer, so at least you can see the difference. Since I already have enough bronzers, I'm gonna give out the big bronzer and also the smaller one. And how you can participate in the giveaway, make sure you are the subscriber, and in the description box just let me know which bronzers did you try and which one are worth trying and recommending. And then let's say in 5 days I'm gonna post the winners of the giveaway. So yeah, those are the prices. Hopefully this video was helpful to you, and I see you next time. Bye.